It's too easy to say, this is the most hectic time of my life. So I'm going to try not to say that. But this second leg of my camp hosting gig this summer is really getting in the way with what may very well be one of the most important times in my life. After selling my home and moving in with my lady friend, it was my plan to do a nomadic lifestyle. I figured I'd get my act together, move on and into the wilds of our country as a full-time traveler. Now, it took a few years. I had to make attempts at getting my body healthy enough to make the transition into being a nomad, but in the process of doing so, life, love, and the pursuit of happiness interrupted my plans, and the plan evolved into plans for two. While I believed that I could go it alone and do it fairly well, time played a trick on me. I started to realize at my age I could make a go for it for a few years, maybe 10 if I was lucky, but what then? Where would I go? What would I do? I think the lure of a gypsy life put an exciting image in Sherry's mind. As our relationship developed, the plan began to look like an us thing instead of a me thing. This led me down a different path with her. She was willing to throw in the towel and upend her life. With her in mind, and if it's going to be a we thing, we need a home, or at least, very least, a home base. Eventually, I'll be too old to carry on like a nomad, and we will need the security of a sticks and bricks home. This is where everything has the opportunity to go cattywampus. Last year I booked camp host gigs, and this year we decided to buy a piece of property and put some sort of home on it. At first it was going to be a large camper for summering in, and we would use the small travel trailer to go south for the winter. But where would she be in 10 years? We decided to sell her home, which is currently for sale, and buy a new home for the property where we will eventually live when I can't be on the road full time. She and I will need a safe haven for our later years. With a new property come inspections and planning and development and money. How much will this cost us? Can we even get the property to pass muster with the county to put a manufactured home on it? We have put the proverbial cart before the horse. To use another euphemism, I think we may have jumped the shark. Not to mention my truck is in the shop where they're troubleshooting a mysterious engine light issue, with her trying to sell her home and us trying to move her household items into the storage sheds on our new property and camp hosting. If she sells her home, we'll be literally homeless except for our little 22-foot travel trailer. So this is why I haven't put out a video in a while. Lately I've been wound up like a cuckoo clock trying to keep track of everything. She's still working her house cleaning job. We're trying to juggle everything else. I'm trying to simplify things. There are several small issues in our life that we are doing battle over, a frustration I would have never encountered had I gone solo with my initial plan. We seem to be butting heads and confusing trivial things over important things. Sometimes this leaves me in a state of mind where I wonder if the frustrations are worth the collaboration, and then I realize that doing all this without her wouldn't be nearly as fun. I am stressed out to the max, and the last thing on my mind is doing a YouTube video, but here it is, okay? We've been here for a month at Burt Lake State Park here in northern Michigan, and we'll be leaving in 2 short days. This camp host gig is much busier than the last, and I'm happy to say that Sherry has been here the whole time, and frankly, she's a much better camp host than I am. All of the rangers here are pretty cool, and a few of them are even every bit as goofy as I am. So here it is. Sorry it took so long, and frankly, I have no idea when the next one will be out. So, till then, thanks for watching.